Hello there, Mick Bitches, for Mick Rubs 2. Yeah, Mick Bitches 2, that's what I should call it, because there may be a different audience between the two, Mick Rubs and Mick Rubs 2. So, Mick Bitches 2. Yeah, so this is another entry to my Dragonball discussions and all that. And this one is going to be about the final battle between Goku and Vegeta and Beerus, or should I don't know. Well, as I'm filming this video, I'm not sure what I'm gonna make the final, the title gonna be, but it's basically gonna be about the final battle, or like not the absolute final battle of the show. Like, here, let me explain a little bit. So, my idea is I'm gonna turn on my TV really quick. My idea is for if I wanted to do Dragon Ball Super, I'm pretty sure this universe survival arc is going to go on for a little bit. I mean, I hope so. I hope it goes on for a while in this tournament. So, I mean, 40 minutes is like fucking 80 episodes in fucking Dragon Ball world. I mean, we all know the 5-minute battle on Namek, when Namek was going to blow up and everything like that, which, it was kind of interesting. So, here's what I'm going to be thinking here. So, I don't know if a lot of you guys, this is probably like one of the first times I maybe talk about this, but I'm a pretty big fan of Naruto. I mean, you can tell from the fucking Shippuden poster and shit like that and everything like that. But I can imagine Dragon Ball Super, which I think would be a pretty good move that they were to do this. By the way, this discussion is also a theory, but a good idea I think they should do is split the show into 2 parts, which means after this universe survival arc, we may not get Dragon Ball Super for like another year or 2, so they can make a Dragon Ball Super Part 2. And the reason why I say this is because this universe survival arc, all of this has been leading up to it. I mean, we saw Goku versus Beerus, God form and everything. We got to see how Beerus' power was so great and everything, how no one could defeat him. But then we start to see Super Saiyan Blue go on with like Goku and Vegeta. People were starting to get stronger than the gods. Beerus noticed this too, and he was kind of afraid. Even Supreme Kai noticed with that. And Whis trained them and everything, and what else has been happening? So we saw the fight between Golden Frieza with Super Saiyan Blue and everything for the first time. We saw him go Kaioken Super Saiyan Blue, and Beerus looked surprised. This has been telling us something, that the mortals are starting to get a little too damn strong in the absence of the gods and everything, because Beerus has been asleep for over like a fucking millennia, something like that, in the Dragon Ball world. So, he hasn't noticed that these guys have been getting really strong recently. So, and also recently I should mention, there's been a poster that was released. I don't know if it's a poster, like an image of Goku's aura. He has no gi on it. It got probably ripped off or something. Like when he got his like shirt ripped off or something like that. Yeah, basically him, no shirt and everything, with his hair stuck up like Super Saiyan, and there's a white aura around him. And what I heard the translation was, the work of the gods is over, or something like that, or the work of the gods is done. So what this means is some shit's going to happen with the gods in this tournament arc, and what I think is going to happen is, if they do this, they can split the show into a Part 1 and a Part 2. Part 1 will be about gods and everything like that, and their rise and downfall. Like, no, the whole Part 1 was about the downfall of the gods and how they're no longer as strong as they think they are anymore, and like that. So it's kind of interesting. You get to see that, people have gotten stronger, and these gods of destruction should be keeping track of that, but half of them like lazy, half of them don't do that, except for the ones with like the high mortality rate. Like the other 8 universes weren't part of the tournament or anything, who probably have things down, like, oh yeah, we got this shit down, and that some people just don't have control. Oh fuck. But yeah, we get to see I think we're starting to see the downfall of the gods, and will be a perfect thing to end this Part 1. And what I mean by Part 1, I think, oh wait, no, I should tell you the sequence of events that happen. Whatever happens in the universe survival arc will carry over to this next little part, and I think this will be like another arc or another mini arc, similar to the hit versus Goku arc again, where they did that rematch and everything like that. I think at the end of the tournament, there's been a big resentment between Goku and Frieza and, of course, Vegeta, because, we thought he destroyed the planet Vegeta because, they got too strong. That's semi-true. Beerus was the one who ordered it because he saw the Saiyans were getting too strong. So it's like he almost knew ahead of time that eventually... Or I think it was the Super Saiyan God, that fish that told him about the prophecy. And, it's just kind of interesting. It's like, yeah, the whole prophecy thing that they talked about at not the beginning. But basically, he hired Frieza, I don't think, to destroy Planet Namek. So it pretty much, not Namek, Vegeta, fuck, I'm stuttering over my words. But, we got to see that happen. So it was pretty much Beerus' fault that Planet Vegeta got destroyed. So the person who I would think to tell them at the end of this tournament before Frieza would go because I don't think he's going, because I don't know, now that I'm starting to think about it, he may not become the God of Destruction in Universe 9, which I made a theory of that previously in the other discussion. So if he goes away back to hell or something like that, I think his last words to Goku or Vegeta, maybe Vegeta, that, hey, I'm not responsible for your planet's destruction, I was simply hired, I'm fucking sorry for that resentment. And I think... it would show that, the Saiyans would be pissed off at Frieza. I think Goku and Vegeta would be pissed off at Frieza. They saw him as a pseudo-friend, not really like, a best friend, but, he didn't do anything and everything. But he's responsible for killing all their families and all the people on Planet Vegeta and everything, their family, and they're all, like, you get what I mean. I think they would want to finally, settle the score and everything. And Beerus was starting to ponder if, maybe I should destroy Earth, because, that was brought up a few times. But I think, he's really pushing it this time, because he saw what Goku and Vegeta had become. And like I said before, he was afraid of the Saiyans before, and that's why their planet was destroyed. So I think now that he's even more afraid, I think he may announce that he's going to destroy planet Earth. And the Omni King and Grand Priest have no say in that. It's basically up to him if he wants to destroy it. So he finally wants to destroy it and everything like that. It's like, this time I am literally going to destroy planet Earth. And the Saiyans are like, fuck you, let's fight and everything like that. So what I think is going to happen is, it could be a pretty epic battle, like a 5-6 episode long battle. Like a fucking epic where Goku and Vegeta, we actually get to, and in this little mini arc, I can imagine we get to see the full power of Beerus, which has not been seen before. Like, dangerous shit where they can like battle in different places. Like, they can have like a battle across all of Universe 7, which would be badass. They can like, start fighting in like King Kai's planet, fucking blow it up again. That'd be pretty sick. Fight into hell and the other world and everything like that. They can start fighting those places. They fight across the universe until they come into a standstill where Goku and Vegeta may fuse into Vegito, and we can get a fucking badass battle where we finally get to see Vegito Blue versus Beerus. And I think, because they're the main characters of the series, Vegito Blue will win, or it could just be Goku or Vegeta. There could be a final battle and everything like that. And, it could be the sense of, this is it, the gods aren't coming back in Dragon Ball Super. Now, this could mean many other things, because at the end of Z, if a lot of people watch Dragon Ball Z, we saw that Goku didn't even use that god power and like that. Now, we can assume, he kind of absorbed that god power with his base form. What I think may happen with this little theory segment is after the part 1 of Dragon Ball Super, where Beerus, leaves, and that, which I think he's going to leave after he's defeated. He's not necessarily going to die, but he's going to basically leave. That and never talk to them again, pretty much. And, basically take their god power away. I think, it's going to come at a price where they're not going to have the Super Saiyan Blue transformation, which means, and then we're going to see some new shit in part 2, which means, more evolution to the show. We don't always have to see transformations for characters to get stronger. We can see, different things now. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but, like, all the god power could, like, disappear from them now that they're over with the gods, pretty much. Like, their work is done. It's over now. We may not see the gods ever again in Dragon Ball Super. So that's what I think. I think their final battle It's going to be long as hell, epic and everything, which I would like to see. Last, like, maybe, like I said, not very long, but, you know. Basically to end with a part 2 in a year or two, like in 2019, they released the part 2 of Dragon Ball Super. Not like Dragon Ball Super Shippuden or something like that. Or anything where, like, fucking Vegeta becomes Sasuke or some shit like that. He unlocks his Sharingan and whatever. But, you know, I think, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think this was pretty interesting. I just, you know, kind of thought about it. It's like, you know, this could happen where at the end of Z we don't really see him with the God Parry, even though obviously it wasn't written in yet. You know, Battle of Gods wasn't even, you know, in Akira Toriyama's mind. I fucking forgot Toriyama. God damn it. Why? How? I need to just quit YouTube. I'm sorry, but yes. But yeah, it's like at the time Akira Toriyama didn't think about the gods or anything like that. Well, no, he had the Supreme Gods, but you know what I mean. He didn't think about, oh, there's a big hierarchy or anything like the Grand Peace and the Zenos and shit like that. So that's why I think it's gonna happen. I think they could end it with like a part 1 and then continue with a part 2, but it will be the end of the gods' work, and it will be the final battle between Goku and Beerus. Or Goku, Vegeta, and Beerus. And it'll be pretty cool because then we finally get to see, which we've already seen so far in Dragon Ball Super, where Goku and Vegeta teamed up against the Trio of Dangers, and the universe of Survival arc in that last episode when Universe 9 got destroyed and everything like that. So, you know, it'll be kind of interesting. I think that they should make it happen. Where fuck, I was about to say it. And Whis made a good point early in the show, and maybe one of the movies too, where he said if Goku and Vegeta work together, they'd be pretty much unstoppable, which I think we're going to see that if they ever do have a final battle with Beerus. We're going to see a final battle where Goku and Vegeta are finally working together, like, in sync, and they would probably destroy Beerus. But anyway, that's what I'm going to say, guys. I think they're going to defeat Beerus simply, and he's just going to go away, and there's not going to be a Universe 6, maybe. I think the rest of the Dragon Ball Super series, if they ever do a part 2, or they may not even do a part 2, other than that. Not necessarily a new series, but, you know, like a continuation of the Dragon Ball Super and everything like that, where now the gods are finished, pretty much. It's like, is what I'm getting at. The gods are finished, and we're going to be moving on to bigger and newer stuff. Or anything. So yeah, that's why I think, guys. Leave a like and comment, and fucking see you guys later. Whatever.